Good morning, all my friends. Happy Thursday. It is 10:20 a.m. I got up around 7 this morning and I've been working all morning. I just got ready and I'm actually gonna head to Dover because they have a cleaning service for horse blankets there. So I'm gonna go and drop off all the horses' blankets to get them freshly cleaned for the fall. I'm curious to know whether you guys take your blankets at the very end of winter, like beginning of summer, and then just keep them stored clean, or if you clean them at the end of summer to be fresh for fall. Because I don't know, it doesn't really matter, but I wasn't here for May really because I was at college, and then I've just been traveling this summer, so I just decided, I was like, well, we'll just get them cleaned towards the end of summer so that they're like super fresh for fall. It doesn't really matter. I'm just rambling, but we're gonna go do that. I also have a few things I need to pick up while I'm there, of course, so let's go to Dover. Alrighty, we're in the truck and I'm driving down to the barn and we're gonna throw everything in the back and get gone, so hang tight. This honestly is my favorite vehicle to drive. It's so useful, but it is big, so I feel like it's always an adjustment if I haven't driven it in a few days or a little while. But anyways, let's go. Alrighty, we made it. I'm gonna go in and talk to them because you have to like fill out all these forms and stuff and bag it up. So I will be back. Okay guys, it is now 11:30. I left the house at like 10:30, so it didn't take long at all. It is like a little tedious, like you have to like write your name on all the tags and put them on the blankets and then bag them and like write it on a form, but it's so easy. Like once you know what you have to do, it's super easy. And then I had to get some things, which I'll show you when we get there or get home, and then I was just waiting to check out. So let's head home. Guys, this is my haul because these are the only two things I bought. Very minimal. Alrighty everyone, I am getting my outfit out to go ride. I'm gonna wear this sun shirt. It's navy. I think it's just the Dover brand. I got these forever ago. Decided to start wearing them again. Oh my gosh. And then I think I'm gonna do my navy Ariat, so we'll do navy on navy. Alright, let's get ready. Alright, here's the fit. I don't even know if you can tell that they're navy. They probably look black. And then I have some black socks on. But we need to go fill up my water and then we will head to the barn. Okay guys, I brought my little camera and I did put the SD card in it, but I drove the truck here. I filled up my water and put those electrolytes in it that I always use, and then I also filled up huge hydro flask because I ran out of water on Tuesday. So I'm gonna go get ready and I will talk to you in a bit because I have no one here to film. Okay guys, it is 5:10 p.m. Obviously I look a little different. I went to the barn, I was there for a couple hours, and then I came home and had a shower and rushed to get ready. I just slicked back my hair, put some makeup on because I'm actually going out to dinner. But the boys were really good. I had good rides today, but they weren't perfect. I feel like this is something I want to talk about anyway because I've seen a lot of people on TikTok talking about it and I get questions all the time asking about it. No, I'm not perfect. No, it is not reasonable to think you're gonna be perfect all the time. And I have a lot of people ask me, you know, like, how do you deal when you have a bad show or a bad ride? And I feel like it's one of those things, honestly, where there's no right answer. And I also feel like there's no like quick fix, you know, to be like, oh, I feel amazing. Because obviously, no matter what sport you play, if you had a bad game or a bad practice or whatever, it doesn't feel good, especially if you're really passionate about what you do. But I do think what is helpful is people who have platforms such as myself say that we make mistakes and say that it's normal. And I don't always have like these, you know, huge massive mistakes, but I still do stupid things. Like today, I was trotting in and cantering out of a line in 6, and I literally miscounted and like chipped out in like 5.5. Now, no, that's not a catastrophe, but it is annoying, and those are the things, you know, that I still think about. Even though I had a great lesson after that, I'm like, oh, I can't believe I did that. And I feel like people who have platforms saying that can be helpful, and just knowing that even people on social media have bad days or make mistakes, and that is totally normal. It is a really hard sport, and we're working with animals who can be different day to day. And I just think it's important that people know that, because it definitely can look very perfect on social media nowadays. I feel like everyone is trying to create this image of like the perfect life and, you know, all that. And that's just not what I want to bring to my channel. I make mistakes and it is very normal. And don't compare yourself to people on social media, because a lot of it is a facade and it is made to look perfect when it's not. And I try my best not to do that. I'm very real and I don't really cut out much of my riding. I put it all in there. Even like on London a few videos ago, I put in there, you know, him like jumping massive over a trot jump and kind of wiggling down the line, because that's real. And just showing you only good videos of a green import that I'm working on doesn't help, because then if someone else has a green import and they're like, well, why is mine doing this and hers is not, you know what I mean? Like, it's not healthy. So I try my best to not do that, but I just wanted to say that. So I'm gonna head to dinner and I will talk to you all in a bit. Good morning, everyone. It is Friday, 8:50 a.m. and I'm about to head to Solid Core, and then after that I'm going to get breakfast with my boyfriend. I didn't actually film dinner last night, and I didn't even say, but a lot of people have been asking like, oh, you have a boyfriend? It was actually our 2-year anniversary. Well, it's technically today, but we went out to dinner last night and we're getting breakfast this morning after my workout. So anyways, let's go to Solid Core. Alrighty, y'all, it is now 1 p.m. I got back like an hour or two ago and I've just been finishing up some client work for the week, so that is exporting. I'll send that in when I'm back, but I'm gonna head to go get my nails done because they're overdue. And then after that I'm actually gonna head to Target and we're gonna get some like bins and organizers and things like that for the tack room, and then we will take those out and organize the tack room. So let's go. Okay, I just made it home. My nails are all done. It feels so nice to have them done. Then I went to Target. I did buy this little vase because I thought it was cute. Don't mind the mess on here, but it definitely matches like my aesthetic, so I'm gonna find somewhere to put that later. But I did get a couple of organizers for the tack room, not much because they were so expensive in Target, and I'm gonna go to Home Goods in like a week or two, so I just am gonna wait till then to get more if I need more. But I got some things for the fly mask, so let's go do that. Okay guys, these are the 2 bins I got. They didn't have that many options there. A lot of them were like felt or wooden or like woven baskets, and that's just like not ideal for a barn. These are metal and can be washed or like wiped down. But my thought with this is everything on here relatively looks, I think, as organized as it's going to, except for the fly masks. So we're gonna figure out how to put these kind of in there to make them look less like a mess. Here's my thought process. Extra fly masks that have been used are in here. No, it's not like amazing. I folded them and put them in there, but at least they're contained. I have 2 new fly masks right here and the fly sheets. The reason I moved the fly sheets is so that 1, we have all the fly stuff together, and 2, in my last vlog, I think, or maybe it was in this vlog, when I cleaned the tack room, I said Nick and Patton both got new winter coats, so they're clean and they're here. The rest of them have been sent to be washed, and when they come back, they'll be like packed in a tiny bag, all suctioned up, and these aren't folded the best, but then I can put them here, and maybe here I'll just move the towel so that they're all together. Otherwise they're gonna end up shoved over here again. But I do think it looks really good in here, I'm not gonna lie. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna order some pictures to like fill up this wall space. But for right now, we are gonna leave it like this. Alrighty, it is 5:14. I think I briefly said, maybe I didn't, that my barn is having like a barn summer barbecue this evening, so my dad and I are gonna go to that, and we'll grab some dinner like while we're there, because I think they're cooking burgers and hot dogs and all sorts of like foods like that, so that'll be fun. I'll take a few videos for you guys, but yeah, nothing crazy. I'm just throwing on a little makeup because obviously I washed it all off earlier and I just want to look a little bit more presentable. Alrighty, this is what I'm wearing. This top is literally from like TJ Maxx. Love it. These jeans I've had for years. They're from Abercrombie, I think. And then my Adidas. And also my little red bag that I got in Italy. Anyways, let's go to this barbecue. Hi! Hi, Jelly. Oh my goodness. Wow. Is that how happy you are to see me? Wow. That was really nice. Alright guys, I've come down to do night check. I unfortunately have to film for TikTok. Not unfortunately. I'm fortunate for this vlog. I have to film for TikTok. Maybe I'll just put it in vertically for you guys. He's smiling. Oh my goodness. Smiley boy. I don't know why he's so smiley. Alrighty, they're all tucked away for the night, guys. Bye, Nikki. Oh, hello. Okay guys, I am so tired, so I'm gonna go to bed like in a second. But tomorrow I'm actually going to a horse show tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday by myself. I'm riding someone else's horse. I'm not riding mine. And that will be the next video. So make sure you subscribe down below so you don't miss when I post that. I'm very excited. It's gonna be a different experience for me for sure, but it's gonna be fun. So stay tuned for the horse show vlog. I'm not gonna split it up into two different vlogs. Saturday and Sunday is all gonna be one. So you don't wanna miss the next video, all right? All right, love you guys. Bye.